Hey everyone, it's Family Safety Day in Warsaw, Indiana, Kosciuszko County. I'm glad you could join me. I wanted to walk by here today and visit the booths and find out what actually is happening. Because what I find is, as we have the police, the sheriff's department, the fire department, we have the Good Samaritan here, you look around, REMC, the electric providers here doing safety lectures for the kids on how to, deal with electricity safely. There's all kinds of water safety, drug safety, safety around pets. But what I haven't found anywhere is safety around your computer. What happens when the kids are online and they're not being looked out for, or they don't know the best practice and what to do if something happens? That's what I want to talk to you about today. Hey, I'm Marley. I'm the president of Network Computer Solutions in Warsaw, Indiana. My office is literally just one block from here. And I saw all the activity, I had to come see it today. I wish I'd been invited before. I would have had a booth here to kind of educate people, parents and kids, on online safety. But there are 5 things today I'm going to share with you about how to protect your family online. There's a lot more out there, and I've shared 2 links on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/ncscomputer. Follow it or click on the links below this video. The first thing you want to do, especially if your kids are younger, is set up a family sharing plan on your iPhone and your Android devices. What that does for you is allows you to, first of all, approve all activity that is published, meaning that if they download an app or a new app and you have to approve it before they can install it, so they can't hide it from you. And a lot of times with the iPhones, you can set it up to where any app they install automatically goes on your iPhone. Wouldn't that be great if you had access to see everything your kids are seeing, and they have no access, no ability to put hidden apps on their devices? Now, if you're watching today, if you could, just comment. If you're from Warsaw and you're at the event, comment. If you're not from Warsaw and you're still learning something from this, still, I'd like to see you comment. Let me know where you're at. Let me know if you hear me well, because I'm outside. A lot of background noise. There's a helicopter here. There's big trucks. There's fire trucks running. I'm going to make sure you can hear me okay. So, another thing I want to talk about is talk to your kids about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is very common. More common than you might think. It's well defined. If you go visit stopbullying.gov, they've done a good job of explaining kind of what it is, what to look for. But it happens all the time. It could be as simple as, other kids texting your kids or posting pictures or pretending to be their friend to get their secrets from them. Then they share them to other people. There's all kinds of things. They can exclude them from groups, exclude them from group text. There's just little things that can affect kids a lot. And there's a lot of cyberbullying going on, not the obvious stuff you're used to seeing, like just threats and such, or bullying, pushing down, picking on. But there's a lot of things with cyberbullying that you should be aware of, because it really affects your kids. Another thing I like to see is set up parental controls on your home network and on your devices. Most firewalls and routers today allow you to set up a parental control internet filter. And if you don't have one on your device, it's real simple. For no charge, you can go to OpenDNS. If you had a question, just honestly ask it and I'll send a link to you. OpenDNS.com. That'll allow you to put that on your network, on your local router and firewall, or on your PCs or on your kids' devices. And you set that up, and what it does, it automatically bypasses or blocks any bad content. Now, it's not perfect, it's free. But basically what it does, it stops the pornography, the hate crimes, the weapons, the gambling, anything that we might typically deem inappropriate for our kids' use. I know people who use that in their business setting too. We supply it to our clients on a much more enterprise level, where we can granularly filter content. But the free version is really good for your homes. Don't overlook that as well. The other thing is, keep an open door policy with your kids. As they get older, they start using things like FaceTime, chatting, Skype, anything to do the face-to-face and record video. You got to be careful and make sure they're not behind closed doors. One rule at my house is you can never FaceTime behind closed doors. If you're going to FaceTime with a friend, whether it be a boy or girl, it doesn't matter. If anything is happening like that, the door in your bedroom has to be open so that anybody else can hear that and hear the content. I may not be worried about my daughter doing something inappropriate, but I don't know about the other kids that she talks to on a regular basis, or even, if she knows all of them. So I'm confident that she's well educated, she's smart, she doesn't do anything, wrong, but I also want to watch out for the other people that she's connecting to as well, because you don't know what other people will say or do. And a lot of things can happen behind closed doors, believe me. And the last thing is know all the applications and your kids are using, know the websites, know the social media sites, and know the passwords to all those sites. Let them know that you know the passwords so that if they get into trouble, you can also unlock that account and maybe view what they're doing. And they're less likely to get into trouble if they think you have the potential of looking at that. I'm not saying you have to spy on your kids. None of us want to do that. We think we've raised great kids who are smart, educated, and they do the right thing and make the right decisions. But what you don't know is what everybody else is doing. Maybe not everybody educates their kids as well as you do. So keep that in mind and just talk to them a lot. One of the biggest things you can do to your kids is to have a constant communication about what's going on online. And make sure you know all the passwords and check them, because they will change their passwords. Make sure you're still friended. I've seen situations where I've been unfriended, and I go to look at something and I'm not still listening to content. Have other friends, other adults that your kids trust. Be friends of theirs and be on the lookout for each other's kids to make sure that you're doing the right thing, your kids are doing the right thing, because they may attempt to hide things from you, and we don't want that to happen. So just be on the up and up, be open, and tell your kids that you're watching, let them know, and just any mistake they make today can follow them through their entire life. The social media doesn't go away. Once it's posted out there, it continues to be posted forever. You can't, if you delete a post on Facebook and delete a picture, it takes it off your wall, but you really think it deletes it from the Facebook archives? Not a chance. It's searchable, and it will come back to haunt you and haunt your kids. We don't want this kind of activity to keep them out of college or the best job they could ever get. If you have any questions, again, comment, ask the questions, share this video out. There's a lot of good content here today, and share this out to everybody you know. But before you share it, like it and comment on it. I need to know who's watching and where you're watching from, so make sure we're getting relevant content. And again, message me or comment below. I will, even if you're watching the recorded version, I will get back to you, answer the questions, and maybe give suggestions about what you'd like to see us talk about, and we'll do that for you. Have a great weekend, and I'm going to go enjoy Family Safety Day, and then enjoy some time later with my family. Have a great day.